say the desert keeps its secrets, but sometimes it leaves the door cracked just enough for someone willing to look. I wasn't searching for a ghost story, just exploring the maps, zooming in, zooming out. Then I saw it, a strange mark in the middle of nowhere. Nevada, where the sun bakes silence into the soil and the wind erases whatever tries to stay. So I followed it, past old highways, empty gas stations, one stoplight towns that still flicker at night, until I reached the edge of Looneying, a town with barely any people and even fewer stories left. Out past the washouts, beyond the dry hill, it stood. An old bus, tilted, sunken, burnt by decades of sun, like it had been trying to sink back into the earth unnoticed. I stepped closer. Windows cracked, door ajar. A faint smell of time and dust clung to the air. And inside, a life, a canteen, a knife, a folded catalog from a hospital. Carson Tahoe Health, 2015, diagnosis, chronic illness. I found his name, his paperwork, his checkbook. But no one, no sound. Just a silence so thick it felt like the walls were holding their breath. In the corner, an old cot, stacks of clothes, boots, a table set with rusted cookware. He had lived here. Not camped, not squatted, lived. Outside, a Toyota Tercel, dust-coated but intact. Inside, fur on the back seat. He had a dog, or at least, he did once. Why would someone vanish like this? No goodbye, no report, just vanish into the vast, dry breath of the Nevada desert. Behind the bus, I found a miner's cabin, boarded up, reinforced, with dog food bags for insulation. Inside, a bed, 2 suitcases, food wrappers, still full. He lived here too, moved back and forth between metal and wood, between decay and shelter. The wallpaper peeled like the pages of a diary, long ignored. A note found on the Toyota's seat. Toyotas run forever with care. It rambled on about a teenager who didn't respect it because he hadn't paid for it. A strange message, left behind by someone who seemed to care deeply about the forgotten. Everything he owned, left behind, preserved in stillness, not stolen, not ruined, just waiting. Further down, a trailer, a water tank, an old mining table, Lodar 1800, a piece of history rotting under the sky. And beyond it all, the mountains, caved-in mines, sealed memories. The earth here doesn't give answers. It just covers what's left. I tried to dig deeper, not with shovels, but with eyes. I studied the papers, the tools, the layout of his world. And a picture began to form. A man running from nothing, but also everything. Chronic illness, solitude, a dog, a broken-down bus, and a second-hand cabin. This wasn't madness. It wasn't crime. It was survival. Maybe the hospital sent him home. Maybe he didn't have one. Maybe he came here to mine. Maybe he came here to die. But what haunts me isn't just how he vanished. It's that no one came looking. His story was buried until a satellite image on Google brought him back into view. The desert didn't kill him. The desert preserved him. Time didn't erase his life. It fossilized it. He's still there, in the peeling paint, in the dog food bags stuffed into cracks, in the way the Toyota still holds his scent. No obituary, no marker, just whispers. And now I'm whispering back. Maybe someone will recognize his name. Maybe someone will say, I knew him. Or maybe he got exactly what he wanted. To vanish quietly, in a land where nothing survives, unless it really wants to.